Breaking news this evening, an associate from the company Goldman Sachs has stolen confidential information that has to do with the government agencies as well as Wall Street. This associate's name is Jason Gross. He worked for Wall Street as well as Goldman Sachs, and this created a conflict of interest. He was told to tell Goldman Sachs that he had already been working with one of their clients and it was a conflict of interest that he was not allowed to work with that client while working with Goldman Sachs. However, right when he got started working for Goldman Sachs, they put him on the client that he wasn't supposed to be on. So, because of this, he started stealing confidential information and using it to his gain through Wall Street. He got this information through one of his previous coworkers who also worked with this client. This is unfair to the client, and also it shows how the government has too many people that are corrupt, but they allow them to be corrupt because he got a slap on the wrist of only a $2,000 fine when it should have been at least jail time, if not jail time and a fine. But this just shows that because these people who steal this confidential information just get a slap on the wrist, they continue to do it over and over again. Jason Gross was known for stealing confidential information, for falsifying records in order to steal more confidential information, and he just continues to do so because he never gets a severe punishment. So he got the $2,000 fine, and then the ex-coworker that assisted him in stealing this confidential information only got terminated. He didn't get any other type of fine or anything of that nature. So we just need to think about what the government does. He sent this confidential information through his personal email, which we all know is illegal because of what Hillary Clinton had done. She also did the same thing, sent secret information through email, which was wrong, and people in turn were very upset about that. So the citizens do not really understand what is going on through the federal government and Wall Street, and they need to understand more so that we can get these people the punishment that they deserve and let the citizens realize what is going on and all the corrupt things that are happening through the government and in turn through Wall Street, and how these people often work for companies like back and forth. The citizens are not supposed to get the information that the government has. However, often government employees become citizens, which means that that information is out there and can be distributed. This is unfair to government agencies who want to keep this information confidential, but they need to figure out a remedy to change that so that that information doesn't get out there, such as making sure that these people sign something to make sure that the information will not be distributed after they no longer work for the government, and make sure the harsh punishments are given out when that information does get out, especially when they can prove who distributed the information. So, reporting live, this is Sabrina Scott. Thank you for listening, and good night.